Welcome to Late Night with Rosa, where we get down to the arts of the matter. My darlings, mis queridos, welcome y bienvenidos to Late Night with Rosa, where we get down to the arts of the matter. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. I'm so excited to present you guys two of my favorite ladies. Today we're discussing the art of girl code, which I think a lot of women are sleeping on today. And I think it's a great time to get into discussion about it. First we have Kimmy, who I've been working with for years. Like, we've got some years in. The reason I wanted Kim to be here is because one of the things that I admire the most about Kim is that she has so many female friends, and she's always with them, and she's so united, and it's really empowering. And I never feel any like low-key hate energy. It's all love with Kim, and she's always all about having a good time. And in our team, in the KBE team, for me, Kimmy is one of the strong, she's one of my strong support systems. Like, we don't even have to talk. We already know. And that's what we do. And then we have my sis, I don't know where I would be in so many different situations if Karen, who I call Muñeca because she's a fucking doll, I don't know where I would be if I did not have her support at times, where I thought I would be literally like lost and in situations where I didn't even know I could get out of it emotionally, and Karen's been there every time. She's one of those people in my life where I have never and will never question her loyalty. She means absolutely everything to me. And it's crazy because there's been situations where I didn't even call her and she just like popped up. Like that one time I hit my head on the pavement. Who called who first? I don't remember. I was coming out the shower. My dumb ass was walking barefoot. I fell on concrete.
Typical.
I went about the day like nothing happened. Everything was cool.
And then she called.
Like,
you're like, oh yeah, I felt real hard today.
I felt whatever. Oh, Karen was like, you need to go to the ER. Like, so, and I made my way, and Karen was there with me, no questions asked, and she's been like literally my family. So I think that tonight I have the best women to discuss the art of girl code, the woman code, the shit you ladies need to learn these days, for real. Anyway, so today I wanted to discuss the art of girl code because I think that there's definitely a lack of loyalty within the women community and unity within women, regardless of situation, whether it's work, life, friendship, love, all those things. And I think that we should get in touch and discuss like what loyalty to women means, what the woman code means to you, and how to embrace that, especially today where women are doing so many amazing things. Why not do it together? What you guys thought, why is the woman code, the girl code, so important to you guys?
I mean, me personally, yes, I live by girl code. Women supporting other women is something that doesn't always happen. And I think women are often trying to compete with other women, and it's very unnecessary. Whether it be at work, online, social media has a huge part to do with this. I don't know. I just feel like instead of pushing each other down, we should be building each other up. And I feel like it's gotten way worse with social media, and all of people are always trolling, but
But what is it about fucking social media that makes people feel like they gotta constantly compete? Like, who got the better pussy kind of thing? I don't get it.
I don't know. I think it's because it's always at our fingertips. Like, it's always there. Like, you're always scrolling through. Oh, look at this girl's outfit. Oh, look at this girl's boyfriend. Oh, look at this girl's lifestyle. You know, it's like always at everyone's fingertips.
Yeah, but we all know that shit is not like real life.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? No, I know, but people want to.
People think it is, or they want to keep up with the Joneses. You know.
I mean, at this point in time, society has made it okay for people to be pretty much, what do you call this? whatever they present on social media, that's pretty much what their life is. And in essence, it's not true. Because God knows I've seen a lot of people posting a lot of stuff up, and then it's like, but wait, you don't even have $5 in your bank account. Like type thing.
Real life.
But then you're traveling. But whose money are you traveling on? Just saying.
Where you digging?
But anyway.
Okay.
That's back to girl code.
Okay, that was a read. Okay. So, okay, and then, but why should we live by it? Why should we go by it? Why should we empower the woman code movements, per se? What's the benefit in us uniting and working together, and instead of putting each other down? Because let me tell you something, people going through shit out there, and they might be putting stuff out there for some kind of validation, and you're trying to follow somebody else's dream or something that they're living, and you don't know how they got that shit. You know what I'm saying? Some women really do work really hard for their stuff, but some things come a little easier, a little differently. They step in shit. So you keep thinking, you know, or you hating on somebody. And this is the thing, like, we've been through our shit, but we've had our accomplishments, but we've known what the hell we had to go through to get there. And when you walk around and you hear somebody talking shit, I'm like, pero tú sabes qué fue lo que yo hice para llegar ahí. Kimmy, you know some of what I'm saying. Like, but
like, you don't know the struggle.
You don't know the struggle
that I've gone to get here.
Right. So instead of you running your mouth and on some low-key hate shit, let's work together and make it easier. You know what I mean? That's what I meant earlier about, I still think women are still a minority in general in the workplace and stuff. We still have to work just as harder, think faster, think better still. So instead of fucking breaking each other down, help me. Like, like Kevin Hart, help me. Let me help you and you help me. There might be some shit she's good at, I'm not. And oh my God, didn't that happen with us all the time? Like, Karen will be amazing at some shit, and I'm like,
she was good to talk to people because I was not about that life.
Right.
Mind you, we worked in hospitality, so it's like you have to talk to people. And I'm like, listen, give me the numbers. I'll do the work. You keep talking to them.
I got you. Well, you know? And then the same thing, I do that shit with Kim. When we work together, when we do our events, and like, for example, we'll be at a hotel or something. Me and Kim give each other like,
yo,
3 minutes.
Go tell them to do this.
Yeah.
Like, okay. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Like we already know how to move. Why? Because instead of me and Kim going somewhere and I want to be the better planner, we're like, no, boss lady depends on us. We have to deliver. One failure is all failures. So let's knock this shit out. Kim is amazing at shit. I'm amazing at shit. But there are certain things that both of us are not the best at, and that's what she'll jump in. Like, I be calling her, you know, I tell her how she
specializes on the
dresses. Yo, let me know. Kim will literally put like 10 pins in the mouth. Yo, there's been times where Keisha's like, oh, the dress, and then Kim will pull up, and I'm over here trying to figure it out, mad Dominican, trying to come up with like makeshift shit to fix a dress, and Kim will have like 3 pins in the mouth, like, move. I'm like, all right, bet. And Kim will be like, do 2 seconds. I'm like, but I didn't do shit. Keisha's like, what else? Like, she good? I don't know. You know what I mean? But like, you just have to know when to step back and let another woman make her moves.
It's her special, whatever she specializes in.
You know,
she can do it better than I can. By all means, if it's gonna make us get to that goal faster or more efficiently, effectively, by all means. And let me tell you, what I actually have in common with the both of them is that not only do I have a friendship with them, I actually work with them for years. It's not like I knew her last year, like, I've literally worked with Karen for a couple years and we've been friends ever since. Been working with Kim for fucking long as shit. I remember when I first met Kim, and Kim was waiting for me outside. And
I was new.
And she was super brand new. And what's the first thing I did, Kim, when I saw you?
Well, Keisha said you're going to be meeting Belinda. Just look for Belinda. And I'm like, okay, where's Belinda? Who's Belinda? Where's Belinda? What is Belinda? And all of a sudden, I'm like standing there and this girl just comes at me, arms wide open.
Yeah.
She's like, hi, I'm Belinda. We give hugs.
Yes,
and a big squeeze. I said, welcome, and like, so happy to meet you, and this is what we're gonna do. And then from then on, I was like,
and
let me get here.
Yep. And let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, if you think for a second that everything's fucking peachy keen and that we've been all cool, kumbaya every day that we work, bullshit. But the thing is, our friendship, our bond is so strong that we surpass the bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, we may have to give each other space and some time, but there's no cutoff. Like, this is my sister. These are my sisters. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, we created a list of some things that we can share with you guys to help you understand the girl code, and some of y'all want to act like you don't know what it is, or you just don't want to embrace it. But we're going to share with you. Let us know what you think. Some of them are funny. Some of them are dead ass. And
some of them you can relate, and some of them you won't.
Some of them you're going to fuck about, and some of them you're like, oh, I didn't think about that.
Some of them you're just going to deny.
You see, that's why I fucks with Karen. Anyway, the first one was, wait until your friend is in their house before you drive away. Yeah.
Always.
Hello. The fuck?
Always.
Why would you pull out, pause. Why would you pull off and she didn't get in the house yet? Cabrón. Pero, ¿qué es lo que tú estás pensando? ¿Tú la vas a dejar ahí en su casa sola?
Listen, I saw a statistic that a lot of things happen within a mile of your home. And if you're already at the door, listen, stuff can still happen.
Stuff can happen.
There could be a guy just waiting around the corner.
Slanging dick? What? I mean, not really slanging dick, but I'm saying hypothetically, that's probably what he wants to do.
But anyway, no, I gotta wait for my girl to get in. I need to make sure she's okay because I'm responsible until she closes
the door. It's just like common sense. It's not even. I
do that with everybody, whether it be a man or a female. I do it with everybody. But yes, definitely wait for your homegirl to get in that house.
Yep. Hold up though, but this one is tricky. When you guys go out to the club or you hanging out, dinner, whatever, and y'all mingling with whoever, and he's like, well, can I give you a ride home? What happened? No, bitch, she came with me, she leave with me. You want to talk to her? Take her number. And you know what? That's another way for him to treat you like a lady. But ven acá, you think I'm going to go home with you and do what?
Especially the first time.
Watch TV?
Yeah, watch TV. Bye. My TV, my dick. Anyway, we'll go to the next one. Tell a girl her outfit has a malfunction or if it looks bad. Hell
or
yeah.
if her tag is sticking out.
I would
stick that shit back in.
Listen, I don't know you, but I'd be like, listen, your tag is sticking out.
Yep.
And they'd be like, oh,
I know you're going to return this tomorrow, but stick that back in.
Honey.
I've done that, pulled that shit off. People that I know, obviously. And then I'm like, they're like, no, I was going to return that.
Yo, the worst thing in life is when I come back home and I see something fucked up and I'm like, yo, but I was hanging with you all day. You couldn't tell me
or if you have shit in your teeth.
Yeah, like you couldn't tell me how to black bean in my mouth.
Listen, even if you have a booger up your nose, I'd be like, listen, you got something up your nose. Take it out.
The next one was, ooh, this is funny. Never go after your friend's crush or ex.
Big no.
Oh, girl.
I don't think I've ever done that.
No.
Have I?
No.
No.
This is the thing. That's some untouchable shit.
I mean, maybe when you're in like 5th grade and it's not like a substantial boyfriend, like,
but like in your adult life, don't do that.
No,
in your adult life, do not do that ever. Absolutely not.
My thing is, I feel like once we smash, like off limits.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah,
like I don't even though I do know people that are married to their friends' ex. Whatever.
That's weird.
It definitely is weird. I mean, like I said.
Wait, have you ever been in a situation where, let's just say that did happen, this person dated this person and then they broke up but you guys all know each other. So now he's dating her. Like they were friends and he's dating her.
I've seen it happen.
You've seen that shit?
Definitely seen it
That's
happen.
some awkward shit.
Yeah, it definitely is awkward. I mean, unless the friend is cool with it. But I don't even think you could be that cool with that. I wouldn't be. I don't know. I can't say no.
I just think it's weird because, like, since we all know each other, how are we supposed to pull up? Like, if you at a barbecue and shit, like, I feel weird if she's there and I don't know. I think
sometimes they don't even want to date them per se. They just want to. They're curious to see what the dick is like.
Let
me tell you, it's occurred. I've given people permission, like, yeah, go ahead. I don't care. And
did you mean it?
I did mean it because at that point it was like, whatever. But it was not friends. It was family, but that's besides.
Ooh.
But whatever. You know what? I'm not gonna be mad.
Do you agree that there are women today that they'll fuck around with the guy simply because he's dating her friend? Like, she just wants to be like, I could get that.
I'm sure.
I mean, yeah,
there
there definitely.
But is that okay? Absolutely not.
Fuck no.
If if that is the way
that is violation.
If that's the way that you're approaching it, if that's why you want to do that, that's absolutely fucked up.
It is like. That's a savage ass move, and that's some intentional.
And that's not your friend.
Shit. That ain't your fucking friend. Because what that means is she's always watching, she always lurking, she looking at your shit, and she might be,
and she was jealous, pretending she was happy for you. And meanwhile,
she's probably praying for that shit to fuck up. Real talk.
Wishing bad upon you.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't no friend.
Yep. And that we already talked about. If you arrive together, you leave together. That's right.
Well, unless you go in with, I'm gonna be like the one.
Okay.
Unless you have like a predetermined plan going into this party.
That's different though.
Like I've gone plenty of places with friends, and they're like, "Well, I'm only gonna stay for an hour. I'm gonna leave because I'm going to meet up with so and so."
Right.
Yeah. And I'm like, okay, cool.
But that's different. I'm talking about
there's only two of you going out.
No, but like if the three of us went out and it's the same thing. If we leave, it's more of like if the guy says I want to take you home, the same shit. Look, bro, she came with me. Se va conmigo.
Yeah.
Y ya, fácil. Yo no voy a estar en ese show. No. Because let me tell you, what happens to her happens to me, bro. I can't live with that. No, that's the girl code. That's violation. I don't care if she's like, yo, I want to smash. Do that shit on your own time. You're on my time now. I'll take you home. Whatever you do when you get home, that's your business. But we going home. My house or yours. That's it. Oh yeah, always check in on your friend while they're on their first date. I do that shit. I'd be mad if you know what I do? I do I do. I'll be having all the
relocation. I'm like, girl, I got you. Yes. I got you. Because God forbid you are missing them. What? I'm without Belinda? No, thank you.
Hello. Oh, that was really sweet. Sorry. Rescue any girl you see being annoyed by a creepy guy. Fuck yeah. And I've done that before, and I'll do it again.
I mind my business.
Hold up. What you mean?
If I don't know you, how do I not know that you don't know that person? Why am I gonna buy him some?
But sometimes people have like given eyes. Like,
yeah.
if someone's giving signs like "help me, save me,"
that's what I'm saying. Like if she's an obvious like, yo, this motherfucker's weird, then I'm gonna be that. So and if it's like in a place where there's like like a party or some kind of function, I'm gonna act like I knew you for years, girl. You know, booyah, and I'm and then the thing they know me. They know when I'm around guys, I'm just as like quick with it. So I make them feel stupid in a second, and then.
That's it.
That's it. Oh yes. Boost every woman's confidence. All day. Yo, real talk. I know she's not on the camera right now, but she fucking does that shit all the time. Boss lady. Ew. Let me tell you why, right? Keisha's one of the bosses I've ever had that has always been beyond supportive. It's never been, I know you're not, you suck. I've actually never seen her like lose her shit. Low-key. I've been with you since 2008, 2009, I would say. I've literally never seen Keisha lose her fucking shit. And every time there's a fucking problem, it's never like, bueno, no jodimos, ya, lo fuck it. It's always like Keisha literally got plan Z. I'm like, but where? Like, how, Sway? How you got 30 plans for one fucking fuck up? Like. How does that work? She came ready. She be coming ready. It'd be like some shit that sounds fucking impossible. She's like, all right, so what you gonna do? I'm like, but how do you think about that in 2 minutes? That's probably why she's Keisha Barnard. Really not. Anyway, but yeah, I love it because when we work weddings, whether it's a photographer, dress, cake, it's always unity. I love seeing a lot of these vendors come excited to come and meet Keisha and meet the team. And oh my God, you guys, yeah. I mean, we're like humble because we don't see it. Like, it's a sisterhood, but like they'll come and they're excited to meet Keisha, and Keisha's so welcoming. And it's like they're always talking about how to help each other. What do you do with this? What do you do with that? How do you handle this media? How do you like it's always like it's always like women uniting, networking together. That's why I wanted to mention it. And this one's over here. Oh my God, you look so good. Karen brings in this loving fucking energy where you really can't, like, you can't be hateful around Karen. You can't talk shit about somebody else around Karen, because Karen will probably laugh that shit off or literally change the subject and change it so good you forgot you was on some hating shit. Like, she'll just make you laugh on some bullshit. And then that'll be that.
I mean, what do you got to boost people.
Yeah.
Whether it be, not for nothing, whether it be a woman or a man, you don't know what anybody's going through. So you got to boost everybody. And we always got to be looking at everybody positively. Mm-hmm. There's no reason to put anybody down. What do you get out of that? Mm-hmm. Absolutely nothing. Yeah. So as a female, especially, like us women, we get lost in our thoughts a lot. And I say us women because I don't know about y'all, but I feel like men, they're very nonchalant about things. And I have a son, like he's real nonchalant about things. But here's my daughters, they're like all in their head, this and that and this. And I'm like, listen, it's okay. You're beautiful. You don't have your eyebrows done. It's okay. We go do it next week, but you look beautiful regardless. If so-and-so is making fun of you, who cares? What do they have? What do they get out of making fun of you?
Yeah.
Nothing.
And I got something to say about that. I'm glad you said that. But we'll talk about it in a second. This one's really good. I don't want to skip it. I want to know what both of y'all think about this one. Tell a girl if her man is cheating on her. Kimberly.
Well, how do you know that he's cheating on her?
Bitch.
Like, you got receipts?
Like, you saw his dick. No. Well, yeah, it was all up in there. Picture-wise, he's sending pictures, and okay, you go to a restaurant, you went to go get a drink or something, and you see him tonguing it down and shit.
I think there's a way to approach things.
There is definitely a way, and a time and a place.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a little touchy, for the simple reason that us as females, sometimes we don't want to accept that that's what's happening. And you don't want to hear negative stuff from especially when it comes from your friends, even though you know they're looking at your best interests, but they may not necessarily know how much you have invested in this person as far as feelings. And some females can just brush it off and be like, well, don't do it again. And then they'll accept him back. And then I feel like, I mean, this hasn't happened recently for me, but I feel like years ago that what happened was that the friend that I told kind of backed off, and we're not friends anymore. And it's because she wanted to continue with her man.
They don't want to believe it.
They don't want to believe
it. They get defensive.
Yeah, they're in denial. And at the end of the day, like if he's doing it with this person, God knows how many other people they're doing it with. Just saying. But that's a little touchy, that topic.
Because you could end up losing a friend. Because the thing is, like, and that's the thing. I'm not saying if you did mention it, it's not like you're shitting on him. You're not talking bad about him. You're just telling her, look, this is what I saw. But it could literally backfire on your ass. Like, they're going to get back together and work it out. And then, like I said, Jodita fuiste tú. Yeah, and then it's going to happen again. And then there's going to be a circle, and then you're going to have a fallout anyway, because it's like, pero ya yo te dije a ti que el tipo un abusador, he's a fucking cheater.
Yeah. But I mean, like I said earlier, maybe you can approach it a certain way. Maybe you can begin like a conversation with like something along the lines of, if your man was ever cheating on you, do you feel like you would want to know? And you can kind of play off of that.
But if you tell me, I'd be like, bitch, you cheating. Like, I'm the moment you say, yo,
or you can put it on yourself. Well, if I had a guy, if I had a man, like, I would want to know if my man was cheating on me. I'm sorry. I little know. Diseases out there. I want to know.
Fucking around and grow a tree in your dick. Like,
no. That's how you know that we
grow a whole fucking foundation out there and shit. Ew. And help your girl send angry text to her man. I don't know about that shit. Now, I may send something slick, like, but I don't know that I would encourage her to do that, because first you hyping her up. You're not solving the issue. What is that gonna fix? I know as as my friend, I want to calm you down. I want to be there for you and help you see the way. But like, cursing, I don't know. I mean, I'll say some shit.
I'm laughing, and the only reason that I'm laughing is because, you know, I always turn to you ladies for advice on what to write, not necessarily angry.
Okay.
However,
Yeah.
because listen, anybody could come out angry.
Yes.
Especially when you're angry.
Angry.
And that's how you know when the figures are moving real quick, you know they're mad. So for me, I write something and I'll screenshot it. I'm not gonna lie. I'll send it to my friend and be like,
Yeah, the group
do you
chat
think
sees
this
everything.
do you think that this is okay?
Okay.
to send?
Okay.
Yeah.
And I get advice.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
Hell
Well,
yeah.
but maybe you should put it like this, or maybe you should take out this. You sound real mad there. And
Yeah, no, and you know what? You're right, because I know how I am with my mouth when I'm
in the moment.
in the moment. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing I love about Karen. Karen, actually both of you. Yo, Kim got this thing, right? So look, all right, look. One time, somebody was acting funny with my boss, and everybody knows I'm protective of Keisha. They know, okay? And he was coming at her a little strong, and whatever. Anyway, it was the quote was, Keisha, you want me to check him? And ever since then, Kim does not let that go. Nope. But the thing is, Kim knows me so well. She knows when I'm about to say something, Kim will be like, B, don't check him. Like, B, she, you know what I'm saying?
I gotta bring her
You
back
know,
down.
come on, because, but that's what it is. I don't think that you should help your friend send an angry text. However, Karen did raise a good point. If your friend is better at verbally communicating, because that's the thing. If I'm mad as hell, it's one thing, but when I'm chilling, I come up with some shit, some beautiful words. You know what I'm saying?
Belinda always has good words.
Honey, off the top. I love my friends enough to tell you the truth, even if I know it's not what you want to hear. There you go. And so without saying much, that's really what we're saying. It's like you want to be that friend, but you want to have that friend as well, that you know for a fact if I hit her up, she's gonna tell me what I don't want to hear, but at least that it is what it is.
You know she's gonna tell you the truth.
I'm gonna tell you, yo, real shit. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna tell you with love, but I'm gonna tell you the truth. And I feel like that's my way of showing my friends love. Like I'm brutal. I'm honest about my shit. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what we went. I don't think anything that I ever say, if you say it with love and people know you well enough to know where it's coming from, you know, you'll receive it. And it's been done the same too. Karen come to me like, yo, B, come on, yo. Karen literally came to me and was like, yo, what the fuck? Can you chill? Like, you have to be that friend. And you can't expect people to do that for you if you're not like that. How am I going to trust Kim and Kim trust me if
you're not giving her real information?
You understand? If she can't check me, I can't check. It's a give and take.
It works both ways.
It works both ways. You got to be able to take that shit. And that, you know, and I feel it's a blessing to have them both in my life. I could keep it hella fucking real.
Ooh.
Damn. Anyway, I don't know how I feel about this, but I'm glad it came up. Always take her side regardless of who she's up against. Okay, that's different. I thought it was regardless if she's wrong. Regardless of who you're up against, if I'm backing you up, I'm backing you up no matter what. That's loyalty. You know what I'm saying? No motive, no intention, no third, you know, like, oh, I defended you, so now there should not be an expectation. Si tú eres mi amiga, la vaina es sincera. No me venga a mí y que, oh, pero mira, the last time I was fucking with you and I protected you. I think a lot today, people do things with expectations, and that's the fucking problem.
They want something back.
Can't you just love somebody regardless of who it is, just because you fucking do? Like, I could tell you different reasons why I love every single person in this room. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna back her up always, but if I don't know that I'll have your back enough to tell you some shit is wrong.
She's told me I'm wrong.
Yeah, but you told me I'm wrong. Shit. I mean, shit. Always seek permission before hitting on your friend's relatives? I don't know. What if you meet him and you don't know that that's fulano's cousin?
Listen.
Woo! I don't know. Like,
listen.
What's up?
I mean, you're all adults. Why am I asking for permission at the end of the day? Sorry. I had to say
I'm just saying, we're grown. Yo, we grown, yo. Listen to this phone call. Oye, fulana, tu primo está bonito.
How you sound? You sound...
Bitch! You know...
like you trying to hit it?
What you want? What you want me... Make the phone... If you make the phone call to me, like, yo, Belinda, I met so-and-so cousin, he's fly, I'm like, okay, and what?
Yeah. The thing is that
where you going with it?
Yeah.
You grown. Like, let me tell you something. If a guy was to do that, I don't know how I would feel. Like, I know that men get nervous and anxious and they might be nervous around me, but you gotta have enough cojones to at least say something. Say something. Because how am I supposed to take that phone call? Yo, so I was hanging with my cousin. He saw you. He thought you was fly. Which one? Thanks.
What do you want me to do with it?
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I think it's sexy when a man is not cocky, but confident.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to say a million things. You just have to say the right thing. And that's how I feel we could.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, I guess I don't agree with the permission also because a lot of times you approach a person and that's not your intention. And your intention, like, meaning having sex, is not your intention. You totally came in with a different perspective to this actual meetup. Like, that's not what you were looking to do. So then you end up talking and enjoying their company and you become friends with them eventually.
I mean, I guess as long as you're not like secretive about it, you know, where it's like,
yeah.
But they might also want to keep it low key because everybody would be involucrado, like involved in their shit.
Yeah, a lot of times
I just think like
the other party may not want to be.
I just think you need to keep your shit private. You grown, the fuck.
Yeah, I don't
I think
know.
it's. I think there's like a haze because if you don't tell your friend and your friend finds out somehow, and then it's like,
I think like all other relationships or yeah, I don't know if she's really talking about relationships here or like just like smashing, like she smashing Belinda says.
So and then the next one is always be there when your friends need you after a breakup. Hell yeah, that's why we're there. And for everything, whether you want to cry about it, scream about it, get mad about it, vent about it, whatever the case may be. And even if you get back with them next week, that ain't your business. Your business is to be present. Simple. No joda mucho. La gente no quiere hablar tanto a veces. Ella quiere llorar, ella quiere lamentar, ella quiere estar en sus sentimientos. Tú no tienes que estar y que ta. Quédate ahí quieta. Be her ear. And that's it. I mean, what else you want? You know what I'm saying? What else is there? Just literally be present. Sometimes that's literally all you gotta do.
Yep. And even if you get a phone call back a few hours later, there's still something always to vent about.
Oh, every time. And like, cause you ever have that argument where you're like, yo, I wish I said this. Call your best friend and be like, yo, now you know what I should have said? Mm-hmm. Don't call him or her and be like, and let me tell you something else. No, don't do that. Cause now you look like you thirsty. Call your friend and let me tell you what else I should have told this bitch.
Yeah.
And then, you know, that's it. I mean, it's simple. Do your BFFs. Yes. First of all, okay, do your BFF's parents proud and protect her. Yo, low-key, I love parents. I don't know what, I love moms. What it is, yo, think about it. When you grow up, your parents are protective and they want to know who's around you. It's the same thing. You know what I mean? And you know something else? Your friend's parents don't need to know everything that y'all do all the fucking, like, there's if they trust her, you don't gotta be going into detail. The point is to go, hola, como tú estás, buena. That's it.
I got friends that my mom trusts, and let me tell you, when I go out with her, they be like, okay, have a good time.
That's it. Mm-hmm. But when you out here,
then I go out with certain friends, she be like, don't drink too much. One drink.
Mucho juicio. You know. And I'm not saying that you can't be yourself. I'm simply saying a parent is still a parent.
Yep.
Regardless of age. And there may be some shit they don't want to hear. Even if they cool as hell, the point is they don't need to hear it. They don't need to know that you do it or that you live. That's not their business. Because at the end of the day, you really think they give a fuck? No. They want to make sure their daughter gets home. So, be a good wing woman. Yo. Yeah. And wing woman doesn't mean to put up with a cornball. If it's corny, your job is to be like, Kimmy, let's go to the bar. Let's walk away. Like, we don't need you. Being a wing woman doesn't mean that you're sitting there entertaining some bullshit. See, Fulano is corny.
He corny.
He corny. That's it. Like, you just gotta be polite. Don't be an asshole. You know what I mean? You don't have to be mean.
Be a woman.
Be a woman about
Excuse
it.
yourself politely.
Excuse yourself politely. Find another reason, but don't be on no foo-foo shit. Don't be on no fuck shit. And be mean. Like, it's unnecessary. You know what I mean? So, and plus, think about it this way. You know how much cojones it took to talk to your ass anyway? So, it's, you know, and think about it. He's probably going to have to go linger somewhere else. Don't, you know, just be nice. That's it. What y'all think about the wing woman? I'm a dope ass wing woman. I'm a fucking clown.
I think I'm a pretty good wing woman.
I think you are. Yo, you are.
Wait,
yo.
Let me I don't go out as much now. However, back in my days,
yo,
I was known to be the wing woman for both a woman and a man.
Yo, bro,
just saying. Yo, I used to go out with my guy friends, and they're like, Karen, you coming, right?
Yup.
Because they know. You got this, girl.
Yep.
You got this.
Karen is that person that you want. Like, if you're on a date. Because Karen, first of all, when they both never met each other till today, and they were dead ass roasting me for about 5 minutes together. Listen. I broke girl code, okay? I know this is the art of girl code. I broke the girl code.
Me out.
Okay.
Just so y'all know, this is not me. Like, I usually have my eyelashes. I got my face done.
Her hair would have been laid, honey. Her hair would have been like that.
My hat is not usually on. I had to throw on some hoop earrings for you guys because Belinda did not tell me. And you know what? It's my fault too, because for whatever reason, I thought a podcast was only like voice, like radio. And I didn't even know that it was video.
But now when you do with my animated ass, you know I gotta make a video. But look, I did break the girl code, but part of girl code is admitting when you break the code. Okay?
Yeah,
so how did I solve it? I let her use some of my shit.
And I appreciate you for that.
Anytime.
I'm definitely grateful.
You know, I did break girl code though. But listen, when you admit you're wrong, that's the first step. Next time, when I do a video, I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna make sure, like, yo, make sure you come late.
And I was like, oh, I'm gonna go comfortable. No.
I still love her though.
I appreciate you. This is my mama tire.
Mommy.
Continually insult your bestie to remind her you love her. Yes. I do. Buena desgracia, coño. Abusadora. Like, I say everything.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. Listen, I'm aggressive and it's love.
I like it.
Come on. Ooh, if you suspect that another woman is hanging around your friend's man, tell your friend.
This goes back to like the cheating thing.
Yeah.
Same shit. Yeah. Defend your friends in their absence.
Always.
Fuck yes. Yo, let me elaborate on that shit.
Always.
Let me elaborate on that shit. That shit pisses me off.
Elaborate
if you're my fucking friends, my real friend will vouch for me and rock for me when I'm not around. First of all, anybody I fuck with, do not talk bad about Karen or Kim or Keisha. Don't come crazy about whether it's friends or family. I think that's a huge loyalty. I'm so big on loyalty. I need to know that when I'm not around and somebody's shitting on my name or something, that you advocate.
Someone's sticking up for you.
Absolutely. That's fucking cold, yo. And let me tell you something. If you don't stand up for your friend or advocate,
are you really a friend
though? Because obviously you feel some kind of way because you're
letting
letting people shit on
and
her.
And it makes you like, if someone's talking shit about you, your friend's not gonna stand for you.
Nah.
If you don't want
your
to
loyalty, your loyalty is not in question. And now where's your friendship going? Because let me tell you, the moment y'all find out that someone was running their mouth about you to me and I didn't do anything, you no longer trust me and now I can't trust you.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. But let me tell you something about trust, yo. The one thing, I don't know if it's here, we didn't get to it yet. But the one thing that's like a really, really big problem with media and things like that and people being public is women who go real deep to cut you emotionally because you hurt them. Let me tell you why. I understand something happened to you. I get that. But one of the things that I have to remind myself and that we have to remember is not what happens, is your reaction to it. And this is my issue. Let's just say one of them did some shit to me, right? And now, remember, we're very close friends. There may have been a moment in time where me and Karen had very deep, intimate conversations. There's been times where me and Kim had very deep, intimate conversations and XYZ. Let's just say she did something that hurt me, right? And I went and shared information about her, said some shit about her, spread rumor. Like, to me, there's something wrong with you to do that, because I get that XYZ hurt you. But for you to go out of your way to spread something that someone trusted you in their weakest moment, that's some savage ass shit. How do you come back from that? I know you hurt me, but you broke my fucking trust.
Yeah. Even if it's not at your weakest moment, if you confide in somebody with something, even if it's not like, if I'm telling you, if I'm talking to you as a friend. I'm already, without saying, I'm telling you this in confidence.
We have a strong enough connection that I trust you enough to
know that you're going to keep that inside and not tell the next person. And because what's the point? What's the point of that?
And that's what I'm saying.
And now listen, and then from that point on, if I know not to trust you. If I hear what I told you specifically, and especially if I hear that it comes from somebody says, "Oh, so and so told me," that I got you. I don't even got to tell you anymore.
It's so hurtful, because this is the thing. You're going deep. What this person told you wasn't fucking confidence. Eso no fue una vaina que tú puedes ir que pa' acá y que, oh, mira que fulana me dijo. No, mi amor, eso fue para ti. Para que tú no lo digas, para que tú no lo pongas, porque ella confió en ti. Like, you know what it is for someone to let those barriers and that shit go, and to like open up and tell you some shit, and then you fucking break that. That's some devastating shit.
Right back up.
And let me tell you something. That shit will fuck with her mentally. And you want to have that lasting effect on someone where you fuck with them mentally because they hurt you. Is it worth it? Is it worth all of that? No. Bro. No. So that's a big one for me. Like, women playing each other on social media, mentioning personal business and shit. Weren't y'all cool at one point? What the fuck? Or were you not cool and waiting for that shit? Funny business. Lowkey haters. Yep. Always keep the secret of his safe is the same thing. Never abandon a drunk friend. Fuck no. It's the same shit as not leaving you home alone. Letting you go home without me watching you go inside the door. Hello. It's the same thing.
I want to thank you to all my friends. Held my hair as I'm hugging my toilet. Thank you.
Held my hand, walked me home.
And my family that have walked me in my house. And not taken me to the hospital after I pleaded to take me to the hospital to pump my stomach out because I decided to drink so much.
Lo único que tú necesitas una sopa de ajo. And that's it. You good. That's it. I got you. You good money. Speak up if you're concerned about your new friends' intentions. I don't know about that. I mean, if you see some funny shit, I get it, but I think sometimes there may be like low-key jealousy. So I think your delivery matters, because it could easily come off the wrong way. But if your friend is if that person is clearly moving funny and you obviously have proof, you gotta let her know. Absolutely. You can't let your friend get played by a new friend. What the fuck? Nah. You gotta let her know, but careful with your delivery and make sure that what you're telling her is some legit shit. So you don't fuck around and look like a hater. Came on here choking and shit. You good? Okay. You want some water? Beer?
I got it.
Okay.
Beer.
You haven't seen me choking.
That's it. Even if you don't agree with her relationship, stand by her.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Of course.
As
Of
a
course.
friend,
As a friend.
as a female.
As long as he
you
don't
have to
touch
stand
her
by her.
or she
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
touch her. As
Yeah,
long as there's
listen.
no abuse. Because if there's an abuse, nah,
Then
we
you
go.
gotta have that talk. Like, listen,
That
this
talk.
is only gonna get worse. And then let the man know, put
Real
another
talk.
hand on her, and
Real talk. Yep.
Mm.
Yep. Be any girl security guard when trouble arises. Of course. That's not even in question. Always show your friends that you appreciate them. Yo, for real.
Yes.
Stop expecting shit all the time, yo. Do
I
something.
appreciate you.
I appreciate you guys. All right. Okay, well, and then we have don't forget to remind your friend of your bond when you need to. I don't think it's that. I mean, I think it's more of like, I think people get busy and people, you get older, you have kids and jobs, responsibilities, but it doesn't hurt to tell your girl, I see you, boo. I love you. I miss you. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with being kind to another female, yo.
I text her all the time. I miss you, B.
I do. I miss the girls. For real. Like, you, and don't act like this. I'm the boss and I'm alone. You can't run shit by yourself, idiota. You can't have a business and run by yourself. You can't have a life and run it by yourself. You need people in your life, dick.
You need help.
You need help.
It's more fun too.
It is. And celebrate their successes like they're your own.
Yes.
Yo.
Absolutely.
Yo.
And push them to go further, because guess what? The way I think, and I've told Belinda this a lot, is if that person can do it, so can you. What is limiting you? You have 2 arms, 2 legs, just like they did. You're breathing just like they did. Listen, you can learn. Everything is a learning process.
In case it helps, I think there's nothing more important than women empowerment and women supporting each other and celebrating their success. I know that there's things that you see out there that you want to do too, and there's nothing wrong with it. I think the problem is that people think that they have to do exactly what that person did to get where that person is. Nah, that journey that they had is for them. What the journey you have to get to that goal, even though you think it's the same goal, is not the same goal, because what you're going to get out of it is different. When your time comes, you can't be a hater and be like, oh, I want to do it. You're going to do it too. It's just timing, and timing is everything.
Absolutely.
Timing is everything. Just because this person, all this happened for them at this time, doesn't mean it's not going to happen for you. It's just not for you today.
Yep. And then things happen. Everything happens for a reason.
Yep.
And like I've told B a lot. I'm like, what may be happening in your life right now is not necessarily where your life is gonna stay. This is gonna be a learning experience, and you're gonna live, you're gonna learn, and you're gonna move on and to bigger, better things. Because at the end of the day, you can only do better. You'll always have your downfalls, but there's always a high to everything. See?
Yeah.
See or no? Okay. I mean,
No, that's just what it is. That's really what it is. And
you got to be there for them.
And I think there's a lot of Lowkey haters.
Definitely.
I think there's a lot of Lowkey haters. And I think that there's two different approaches. And then we'll get to artists of the week. There's 2 different approaches, and it can go really, really bad or really, really right. And let me tell you, this is how I work. There's 2 kinds of women. There's the woman that is an amazing leader, and a woman, a great leader doesn't walk into a room and demand respect or belittle others to get respect or shit on others to get it. A real leader is so confident that instead of competing with the next chick, she's like, let's hustle together, because I know what I got. I know my value. I know what I can do. Let's do this together. So there's and then there's a second person who will walk into a room, like I said, and just put people down and demand some kind of respect and be on some kind of bullshit. To me, you're not a leader, and I'm gonna tell you why. If you walk into a room and the first thing you do is go to another female and put her down, let me tell you that's weak. Let me tell you why it's weak. Because if you are confident within yourself, if you know what you got is dope and you don't have to really compete because you know what it is, you don't put anybody down. You know what's up. When you put somebody down, what that tells me is you saw something in that person that's obviously a threat to you. So in order for you to move forward, you got to put him down. So now you got to say, I'm this, I'm that, I'm hot shit, and then put the other female down. To me, you're weak. That's a weak ass move, because you have to be humble in the sense that everybody goes through shit. You don't know what it took for her to get there. Why don't you talk to her? You might actually bond with the chick. You might actually work well with her. But now what you want to do is you want to come in and run your mouth and belittle her and shit. That's weak. That makes you weak. If you have to, and insecure, that's some insecure shit. When you walk into a room and you're like, don't come for me unless I stand for you. I'm the boss. Boss of what? What you got to show for it? What you got to show for it? How many people you got on your team that could say, I'll work for you any day?
Absolutely.
That's a leader. Not somebody that puts down another female. You see a female.
You're not gonna have anyone behind you.
Nah, you see a woman down, you pick her fucking ass up. Her crown is tilted, you fix that shit. Because one day your crown's gonna be fucking tilted. You want somebody to fix your shit, right? You don't want to walk into a room and somebody belittle you. So don't do that to somebody else, because you don't know what it took for them to get there. Yeah. You have no idea.
And then you also have to remember, like I always tell people, you have to be kind to other people, because you never know when you're going to be asking them for a job. Mm-hmm. At the end of the day.
Or when you need help with anything.
Or when you need help for anything. And let me tell you, if you're a kind-hearted person, people are going to be there and reaching their hand out to you if you need help. Or even if you don't, just to give you that assistance to help you move on.
And that's it.
So be nice.
Be nice. And ask for fucking help. It's fucking free, yo. Like, there's no reason to have... My mother always said, nunca tenga enemigo, porque la persona que tú tienes de enemigo va a ser la única que tiene sombrilla cuando está lloviendo. So don't ever have any enemies, because your biggest enemy will be the only one with the umbrella on the rainiest day. Yep. You don't want to have that fucking... For what? And I'm not saying that don't have enemies, because you never know. But really, you never know. You never know what this person could be in your life, or what you could be to that person in their life. And why do people always constantly have to do for you? Do some shit. Do some shit. Be fucking nice. It doesn't cost you a goddamn thing. Anyway, now we're at the other portion of the show, which is the artist of the week. And I wanted to keep it simple. I have amazing women with me. And there was actually one of the books that I really, really enjoyed reading, which is actually what motivates me to unite with women more. I really, really want to have a bigger crew of united women in my circle. I have an amazing circle of women. And I think it would just be really dope to just kind of spread that. You know what I mean? And different women of different walks of life who talk, like, we're all really different, but we're like really fucking similar. Like, different walks of life, different everything. And somehow we end up in a conversation and just vibing. And I feel like if we could just do that without the intention of getting information to make one look bad or seeing what they're doing, don't do it for nothing other than empowering yourself and each other and moving forward together, right? So anyway, so the artist of the week, her name is Sophia A. Nelson, is the woman code, and it's basically 20 powerful keys to unlock your life. And it's not just about women and interacting with each other. It's about how to deal with things as a woman, letting things go, moving forward, changing things, perspective, emotions, how to control it, how, women, we're very emotional motherfucking people.
Every woman.
And our emotions will take us to places we have never been.
As she drinks a sip of that motherfucking beer. It's just, we get in, like, yo, don't lie, yo. Every woman gets in her feelings. It just depends on what?
What triggers it.
What triggers it. You know what I'm saying? There's women you can see, oh my gosh, she's always smiling, she's always happy, I never seen her mad, but you don't know what pisses her off. You know what I'm saying? So this book is really amazing because it just teaches you not just about respecting other women, but how it's basically like how to be a goddess and a lady and moving forward. So I would love for you guys, if you guys want to read the book, I'm doing like free promo, yo. Sophia Nelson comes, I love this book. I live by it. Like, I didn't make this podcast just because I thought it was cute to talk about girl code. No, this is the woman code, but I'm dead ass. Like, I live by that. And that's why, like, it hits hard when I see women being catty. Especially, we're all around the same age. Like, we know what we're both going through. It may be different, but we're still going through shit. So, but anyway, this is a really great book. If you guys have any idea, like any other girl codes that maybe we missed or that we didn't get into, or something you disagree or agree, let me know. Thank you for joining me this evening. I'd love to hear from you guys. Thank you to my girls. They made friends and they're here, and this is literally the definition of the girl code: supporting each other. This is a group of women that are so dear to my heart and a perfect representation of women united. And I hope that you guys really enjoyed this show. Please follow me on Instagram. It's at Late Night with Linda Rosa. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel and email me at latenightwithlindarosa@gmail.com. I love to hear from you guys. Stay tuned for other episodes. I love you all dearly. Thank you so much for your time and attention. So until next time, my darlings, mis queridos, hasta la próxima, and I send you all my love. I appreciate you again, and I'll catch you here next